An eventful day. I didn't get arrested for attitude. This is surprising. Like I'm really, really healthy. Like it's embarrassing. Anyway, like I've got like a lot of energy. Like this not eating meat thing is really working for me. You know, like when you think about it, you know, like I think I mentioned this before, but we'll go over it again. You know, like time in to time out for meat in the human body is about 72 hours, and you know, vegetables and fruits and stuff is about 12 hours. So you know, like. You know, as my early nutrition coach would say to me, you know, I bet you take any kind of meat, chicken, ham, pork, however you like, and leave it in a nice, warm, juicy plate, a nice, warm, dark place at 98.6 degrees for 72 hours. And so, you know, what do you think you'll have? You'll have maggots and worms. A real bad smell, and you got to remember that like that smell is off-gassing directly into your bloodstream. Like from the moment it gets into your intestinal tract until it comes out, it's off-gassing. You know, it's nutrients is what's supposed to be happening, but you've got toluene, methane, and putrephane gases, the gases of death, pouring right into your bloodstream from meat. So you don't not be eating. When you really think about it, if there's a way to avoid eating meat, you want to seriously consider it. And that's what I've been doing is just using protein drinks to replace the protein. And I got like all kinds of endurance that I never dreamed of. You know, like more than I don't know ever recall. Like I walked for a few miles, you know, earlier, you know, about an hour ago. You know, I'm ready to go for another one. You know, like, and the only difference is a little deeper in love with you, and I'm not eating meat. It's okay. And it's not been no hardship whatsoever. The easiest things is falling off a log. Seriously, like, I missed it for the first day or two. You know, so I tried some. And it wasn't a happy experience, and so I haven't been favorably disposed to trying some again, although I did have a bit of turkey yesterday, but a couple of bites, but you know, yeah. So, how long it's been? At least a month and a half. I like my vitality and strength and endurance and health and like physically is enormously improved. Just enormous. Amazing. Anyway, so so like it's like you might want to give it. You know, I don't know whether you even notice it because I tried it when I was younger. I didn't notice much of a difference, but I didn't replace the protein either. You know, like, so I didn't get all the kind of benefit I could have or should have gotten. Didn't pay attention to details. But you know, if you consume the protein that you would ordinarily been getting from animal sources elsewhere, your body delights in that because it costs nothing to process it. It goes directly to your muscles and bloodstream and ligaments and joints. So it's just instant there. It's just broken down amino acids, raw amino acids. Proteins are. So, like you want to have food that doesn't leave much of an ash, like it burns clean, right? The meat doesn't burn clean. Ever. And there's deep fried stuff. Like, you know, stuff with like preservatives in it. Like it's designed to not rot. So think what your body has to do to get to break that shit down. It's like trying to bite through cast iron with your own teeth. And I said every time you fucking eat. There's no enzymes in any of the food, or much of the food. Even the fruits and vegetables, may have, they do have some, but the enzymes are mitigated. Like you buy a tomato with fish DNA in it, and it'll last for 6 weeks on your countertop. Meanwhile, a tomato from your garden will last a day and a half, 2 days. So the predisposition to rot is built into things that are good for us to consume, and so by designing, reconfiguring the DNA of products that we're consuming, we're also reconfiguring the nutritional quotient as well. But like science is very familiar with the value of subtle things, should be. And, so to ignore it in the interests of, larger bursaries or whatever is really pathetic to see, but it happens all the time. I do science for a living. It's like doctors, no, I can't make a house call today, Mrs. Archibald. I'm a very busy man, don't you know? I don't care after you're 95 years old and you got arthritis, you can't move. Send your son over, give him some pills. I think about it, like doctors today don't want to bother knowing you. How are they going to teach you how to heal yourself? You don't have doctors today. You have disease managers. And so, you need to take care of yourself. Everybody. Especially you. The Juice Plus is great, but, it would be like asking me if I would like to go back to prison for a few years just for the heck of it. To go back onto a meat diet right now. It's like I'm not a rabid vegetarian, but I'm just experiencing so much benefit from just not eating, just not having my body to deal with all that crap, all that preservatives and shit as well. Like I'm being a lot more careful about what I eat. Since I went on that sit, I'm very, very sensitive to everything, much more than I ever was. And still, it's not slowing down at all. So it's just like listening to my body, like what works for it, and this works for it big time. And I think it would likely work for most people. When you think about it. So not only that, get this, most people are also constipated. Chronic condition, North America wide. You know what you're constipated? When you put stuff in, something should come out. Cause-effect relationship, right? People feel they're not constipated, they poop once a day. Once every 2 days, I would say a girlfriend would hold on to her poop for a week. Anyway, so, but sooner or later, you're going to poop. So, the thing is to lose sight of the fact that there's really no love without a hell of a lot of work. Like all pooping aside, I'm husbanding you, basically, and trying to make suggestions. I know I don't want to hear any reformed meat eaters or alcoholics or anybody talk at me. You know what I'm saying? But this is a good thing, and it's a good thing for all people too. Come to think of it, you know, because you know the cost to produce meat is enormous. You're destroying underground aquifers that were meant for future generations, 1,000 years hence, are now fucking polluted. So you can never use them. I got 100,000 cattle on 100 acres of land. Yeah. Think about it. Cow shit a fucking mile high. Rain comes, drenches it right into the ground. Cause a trade of cow shit. It's never. It's not supposed to happen in nature. It doesn't happen in nature. Yeah, it's more profitable to do it this way. No. Free country. So, you know, we got our challenges, a lot of challenges, you know, but, you know, I was thinking, you know, and tomorrow I'm going to send a bunch of emails to various religious leaders, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, I don't know. You know, we're going to have an announcement. Let's do an announcement. So let's do the deep dive and pony show. You know, what else might be bashful, right? I've you know, started now, so let's just proceed. See what happens. I love you so much. You know, it really is spectacular. You know, when you think about it. It's true. It really is. I'll see you tomorrow.